Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope everybody's doing wonderful this evening. Um, I'm just stopping in, to do a collective chakra read. This won't matter if it's male or female. This is just about how our chakras are doing. Uh, it's nighttime, so just an energy read of where we're at the end of the day, and maybe some tips off these chakra cards of what could help. So, I hope your day was awesome. Or if this is earlier in the day, I hope your day finishes up awesome. I hope everything's going well. Oh, yeah, I want to tell everybody thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your goodwill and comments towards me. I really appreciate that. Um, Talk a little bit about the chakras. The chakras, I clear my chakras every day. It takes 2 to 5 minutes. I like to do it in the mornings, and I like to do it in the evenings before I go to bed. Actually, I do it while I'm laying in bed before I go to sleep, and I sleep like a baby. And so I thought, maybe we'd come on here and we would talk about our chakras and how important they are, which means wheel in Sanskrit. And it's actually a energy wheel, a vortex that rotates, goes around, and it has vibration. And the cleaner you have these wheels, the better the vibrations, which means what? It means you are cleaning the energies off of you that you no longer need. You're shedding them like a snake. And as a matter of fact, it's also called the Kundalini. It is where you're shedding off your old energies, things you don't need anymore, evolving, transforming, alchemizing, transmuting, and working through the lower density uh, energies and feelings of depression, sadness, addictions, whatever kind of things that you feel are holding you back from achieving, the success that you would love to have in life. So I have here for the root chakra a red jasper. And our root chakra is very important. It is our first chakra. We awaken to the root chakra between 1 and 5 years old, maybe 7. And what it does is those of us who had, a family that fed and nurtured them, and my mom fed me, nurtured me. It wasn't always perfect, but I think she tried a lot, right? Anyway, this is all about what happens between 1 and 7 years old. Have you been made, did you have enough water? Did you have enough food? Did you have a roof over your head? It's all about being secure as a young child. Okay, so let's look at our root chakras. Sometimes our chakras can get stuck. Sometimes they can open from top to bottom. Sometimes they can open from bottom to top. Now, as adults and in our lower nature, this chakra, if opened without being balanced with the rest, which could be, would be, I'm just going to say it, if it ain't balanced, you'd be over-sexual, you'd be, worried about, how you look and how other people are going to perceive you. You would be kind of like on a superficial level of, not really making connections, but fast hookup, quantity over quality relationships, you know, or it could be the other way around, superficial, how they looked instead of how they were, and stuff like that. So if your overactive root chakra is out of balance, then, or not turned on, it's the complete opposite. If your root chakra is not on, it'll be the complete opposite. And those that have normal things going on have normal things going on. Praise God, your chakra is good. And so this second chakra, or this second stone, is a tourmaline. This goes to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is for passion and desires. Now, when connected to the higher realm chakras and the lower realm chakras, the balance goes back and forth, you understand? So it would be more about creativity if you're in your higher vibrations, uh, passion to create something, passion, loving things, and wanting to, work with them or be a part of groups, or however it would go. It would be passion for, whatever it would be. That would, be up to you and your higher self to decide. But on the other hand, it is down in the lower level chakras. So if you're not attached to it with its higher level nature, um, it will be in the lower level 3D nature of money, sex, you know, taking risks, gambling, things like that. Um, you know, not uh, not capable of resisting. Okay, and our next chakra would be our solar plexus, that's citrine, and it represents self esteem, which, you feel good about yourself and who you are. You love your next door neighbor. Everything is good, and you ain't got no problem with nobody or nothing. You love your place in life. That's all good self esteem. You're capable of talking, you're capable of getting your ideas across, and you don't feel silly or or lack confidence in order to pull it off. So if you're capable of doing that, you have self-esteem. I'm trying to think, an ego, on the other hand, is all about doing things to get what you want, I think. Um, Ego. It's like it's mine attitude. Everything's about me attitude. Trying to think about ego. Taking the credit for things other people do. Ego. Thinking you're never wrong. If you think you're never wrong, then you need to check your ego. Because it's better to doubt a little bit than always think you're right. Because if you think you're always right, people are going to feel a way about that. That's ego, yeah. And if you guys ever think I'm wrong, you're more than welcome to write me in and we can talk about it. I'd love to, okay? Okay, so ego. Yeah, it's like it's different than self-esteem. Self-esteem wants everybody to win, and ego is just worried about one winning. Okay, I would only care about me and if I was going to be okay, and I wouldn't care about anybody else. And that's ego, I think. Yeah, okay. So, with that being said, solar plexus, which your chakra is right here, runs the ego. Now, this little green unicorn stands for the heart chakra, and this is very important to connect these chakras to the heart chakra so that you can begin to learn unconditional love at this place. And of course, when you begin to love yourself and everybody else, these three lower animalistic energies, or lower man vibrations, lower woman vibrations, lower humanities vibrations, however we want to look at it. I don't like to even call it animalistic, but let's call it lower animal humanistic vibrations of just, just going through life and not really having no direction, not caring who you hurt or what you do or who you do it with, and or who you cheat on, or just it's just a really kind of a big mess. But once you connect to your heart, you begin to get a little direction, you know, and from your heart, which this is green jasper. You want to go to your throat, your tourmaline, which is blue, to speak your truth. And then we get to this peach jasper, which is representative of the acorn, representative of the third eye, the little pineal gland we have right there. And then we have the star and the sun right here, which represents the crown chakra. And if you notice, the star is like a pentagram when it stands up like this, which is the shape of a man, right? Yeah, the shape of a man, right side up, for sure. Turn it that way. Okay, and so I'll go back. This is about speaking truth, the throat chakra, and it is a must in order to get your crown chakra to open. The third eye can be opened at any time. And so, what we're going to be talking about is, are your chakras open? Are you grounded? And we're just going to pull one card for each stone to represent each chakra and kind of give a collective reading on it and go from there, okay? So let's shuffle. These are new cards. Let's see if we can make this interesting. I love you guys. Every day I cleanse my chakras. It's very important. They are energetic centers. They keep you healthy. They help your brain and heart and your organs function the way they need to. They're way more than a spiritual center for tapping in, to the earth and tapping into the universe. They're attached to our glands, and you know that if any of your glands go off, then you go off. It's really a beautiful thing. I'm out of water and coffee. I can't believe I just jumped in here and started doing this. Okay, here we are. We're going to do the root chakra for the divine collective. Let's see how we are. Are we rooted down? Have we seen our roots growing into the earth? Have we cleansed and thought about our red root chakra, seeing it spinning, opening it up, cleansing it of all energies, actually telling all energies to leave except for what energy belongs to you and what you need to evolve at this time. Any past energies should be asked to be released. Release all energies that belong to anyone else or any kind of projections or anything like that. Here we go. We're going to draw. Oh, Ace of Swords on the root chakra. That is pretty awesome. This is a new challenge and a conquest and a victory. Decisions, power, intellect, potential, courage, leader, prosperity, and success. Deeply intellectual. Well, collective. That's beautiful. Ace of Swords here. Let's see what we got over there on the sideline. If you had any questions, it's a yes. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Earth, Air, and Water. And it's about opening your third eye, which is your pineal gland right here. working on your solar plexus, your heart, which is green, and your throat chakra, speaking your truth. And that's what this is about, speaking the truth. Okay? So, working on your root chakras will help you to feel safe at home. It will actually help with anxiety, and it will make you feel as if you are right where you belong, no matter where you are. And when you do this, it's no more than just focusing for a couple seconds down below your belly button, at the lowest part of your spine, and seeing that red wheel, and just, imagine it in your mind and stretch it and release all energies that do not belong to you. And then watch the roots grow down your legs, down into your feet, and into the earth, and you are grounded. Just that easy. It's the intention that counts. You intend to um, release all energies that don't belong to you. So your intention is met with those energies that don't belong to you or cannot help you evolve will be released out of your chakra system. And then you want to see yourself growing roots into the Mother Earth as if you were a plant or a tree for sustenance, for grounding, for metaphysical. It's a metaphysical, spiritual thing. You send your energy to the earth, and she sends energy back into you. It's a beautiful combination of giving and receiving. You send her the old energies that leave your body that need to be recycled, and you kind of become a transmuter, transmitter. Let's see, alchemist. What's that? Transmuting. That's what it is. You're transmuting your negative energies and exchanging them for higher power, lighter ones from the crystal grid that is within the planet Earth. There we go. And as soon as you get, used to these higher vibrational energies, because your vibrations will begin to rise as you cleanse the energy centers. It's like an old fan with a bunch of gunk on it. In the metaphysical world, imagine all the gunk you've got on you from over these lifetimes or over this lifetime, okay? Because we come back clean every time as a baby, but, if you haven't been cleansing, then you might try it and see. And it is a journey, a day-to-day thing. It's a spiritual practice that you would want to do because we're like sponges and we absorb other people's energy up. So, you would want to practice it on a daily basis. Now, here we have the sacral chakra, very important to have it, connected. And as we pull this energy of the earth upward towards our third eye, the sacral chakra, also when you go to root in, when you go to root, you actually want to put them all alignment. That's what alignment means, to line them all up. And this is for your passions and desires, the I am, I will, I can, I will do, I can do, I am going to do. And the build up, for projects, for creativity, for changing your own life, for changing you, creating you into what you want to be. Celebration, yes. Prosperity, harvest, success, family, bliss, marriage, stability and peace, balance, harmonious, and settled down. Yes, correct. Family and bliss. Because when this chakra is in alignment, you are devoted to family and to doing the right thing by your family. And that is bliss. that is bliss, right? That's right. This is a beautiful chakra. But if it's not right, then, it could be sex addictions. It runs around passion and desire. So, on the best side, passion and desire towards creating better things in your life or other people's lives. And on the other side, on the negative side, passion and desire for things that aren't so good. Okay? Addictions and just stuff that ain't gonna bring you any satisfaction whatsoever. So that's why it's very important to clean these chakras, to cleanse your energies of anything and everything that you do not want to be a part of. And it's just as simple as that. We have to go out in the world every day and we pick up everything that gets around us, near us, or thought about us. Think about that. People can think of us from across the aisle in the grocery store, uh, but just looking at us and thinking of us sends that energy right towards us. So we don't even have to accept it. It can get splattered on us like a mud ball. So that's why it's really important to cleanse your energy and understand that energy can move. And I'm actually explaining to you how energy moves right now, how you want to send your energy into the earth, how you want to pull that energy back up and go up through your chakras. And next we come to the solar plexus, and it is right here. And we want to see it as a yellow ball like sunshine, right? Just bright and yellow, and stretch it out and release all energies that no longer support you in the energy that you are in right now or going to be soon, because you are clearing your energies of old energies that you might raise your vibration, right? Right. Okay. So as you are coming up, and again, this is for self-esteem. On the right side, it's you and everybody win the world. And then on the ego side, it's you against everybody in the world. Okay. And you got to win. That's ego. You're right all the time. You do the right thing all the time. Everything is perfect about you. And, things like that. When we all know, no matter how perfect we think we are not perfect. We can be flawed in so many ways, according to other people's thoughts anyway, right? It doesn't matter, though, what other people think. That's the truth. You should just be happy to be who you are and let people think what they want. That's all you can do, really. I mean, that's all you can do. And cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy so that none of that other energy interferes in your energy, right? Correct. Yeah, ride the chariot. Ride the chariot. Okay, let's see. Let's pull this one. Yes, temperance. Balancing out your energy, healing your energy. Temperance is all about healing. So when you cleansing your energy, you're healing your energy and you're allowing higher vibrations and more wisdom and knowledge from your intuition into your life. Okay. So this is the solar plexus, and we have the angel here. Let's see what all we got. We got fire and water here. We have Sagittarius, and we have, is that fire? Fire? Do I see water? Yes, there's water, but it ain't telling me how it got there. Yeah, so we've got the balancing of fire and water right here, creation. This is the solar plexus. This is where you're capable of creating wonderful things in your life. Love, joy, happiness. That's where self-esteem takes you. You're happy with everybody and everybody is happy with you. And that's a beautiful thing. Now, next we come to a very important one. The heart. And I represent it with the unicorn because I don't have any other green stones other than this little bitty jasper. And this is what I got at first. But then I got the unicorn as a gift. See that jasper? Ooh. Anyway, it represents the heart, this green unicorn. And the heart is very important. But prepare yourself. Because when you release trauma, you have to feel it. And that's, your heart might have things in it that still hurt. But know this, when you release it, it's gone. If it does come up and there's pain while you're cleaning out your chakras, disappointments, depression, or if you're already going through pain, disappointments, and depression, I just want you to know if you've been through that and didn't work it out, didn't get everything settled, you might be triggered into going through it again. But what? But what? It just means you'll come out even more healed and more happy and more ready to move forward into your new life. Because when we get triggered into having to go in and heal again or on a deeper level, when we come back, we're so much more happier. It's so worth that day or 2 days that it's going to take to work through it. You just get through it, you feel it, you let it come out, you let it flow. You understand that it's a hurt, that's okay. Hurts happen, and you can just persevere and bear, and you will be all right. You're loved. You're cared for. You have many people who love and care for you. And if they don't, I do. God loves you. Your ancestors love you. You're actually doing this for your ancestors. You're doing this to stop this trauma, karma, heartbreaks from passing on down to the next generation. You're stopping it right where you're at, and you're healing it right where you are. And therefore, no children coming after you of your DNA will have to experience that. And those children who was a part of that trauma while you were unhealed, or any people around you, will be healed as well because you'll have healed your trauma. It's a beautiful way the healing works. Okay, so your heart is very special, very needed, very indeed needs to be loved and cleansed and opened, because that's where unconditional love comes from, the highest vibration in the universe. When you have unconditional love, when you love one thing as much as another and it all matters, everything matters, then you're in the right spot. You're right where you need to be. And that is where God wants to lead us all, to that place of unconditional love, where we love ourselves and we love our neighbors and we love the animals, and we don't want to hurt things. We want to see life grow. I mean, with a common sense, practicality to it. Oh man. 9 of Swords at the heart. We've got pain. We've got hurt in the heart. But the heart can be healed. I should have known, that's why I was talking on it. I know this for a fact. I've been there. I got 10 swords in the back. What, no less than 2 years ago. Well, let me see. 2021. 2021. Yeah. And I found out by accident, sucked, after a 3-year marriage. of thinking it was a sacred marriage. Because I've been practicing spirituality for quite some time. Come to find out, wasn't. So it was horrible. It was, and I understand what it's like to have a broken heart. And God taught me this through the Spirit, even though now I have a book on Kundalini. But it didn't say anything about how to individualize each one of your chakras and cleanse them out and to connect to the earth with metaphysical roots. And that's the thing. It's the spiritual practice that you do day by day as it opens your heart and you ask for your heart to open and broaden and heal. Things will come up and you will work through them, and that will be done. And then something else will come up and you'll work through it, and that'll be done, depending on how old you are, depending on how unhealed you are. But I know that I healed myself of 55 years of hell, basically, in 2 years. And I'm talking about, it was a rough life. I mean, I might write a book about it someday, I generally have probably been there and done that, from abusive step parents to, just being raised in hillbilly heaven, incest, you know, children all over the place that belong to everybody, and that's just what I was talking about the chakras. I didn't understand all this until I learned about these things, see? And that gave me a lot of comfort because I forgive them. And I'm so grateful to God for now here on this planet as we work our way through this new knowledge that's going to lift us all up to the higher vibration. Pull those swords out of your back, stand up on your feet. I almost said throat punch somebody for those swords, but don't do that. But you might tell them your truth. You might tell them you don't never want to, you might never want to go around them or allow them near you. You might put up those boundaries. You might keep yourself safe and your heart safe as you're healing it and for the healing of it. And remember to put you as number one, because you are number one in your life. You need to be happy. You need to be healed. You need to be that for you. And then forever who you love that you want to share that beautiful healing with. And not only that, after we heal, we choose better. We know better, we choose better. Blah, blah, blah. I am thirsty and I ain't got no water in here. Just had to get jiggy with it. Okay, I was a little nervous coming on here, but I'm starting to feel my oats now. I mean, I didn't know, am I going to know what I'm talking about? Yes, I know what I'm talking about. I've been working on this for several years. And my advice is get chakras, or get you some crystals, guys, and play with them and work with them, and the energy in them help to absorb and transmute the energies that are in you to help you heal better. They're living rocks. Mother Earth gave birth to those rocks. It amazes me, the things that I learn. Okay, so now we have the tourmaline, and it stands for the throat chakra. This is a deep blue, because I like to get to the deep blue truth of things, the deep blue. And it's all about speaking the truth. Now look, we have to get truthful when we get here and here. God will not, you'll not get no further. And that's enough. That's enough, really, to have a good life on this planet. But if you want to get further, if you want to have a good life in the galaxy, in the universe, want to be friends and best friends with God in the universe, You got to go higher. You got to get that pineal gland open. You know, first off, you got to be a truth speaker, because God won't let anybody carry the Holy Spirit if they don't tell the truth. It's not how it works. And so God can show you. That's what this is, your third eye. The universe will begin to show you the things, the secrets of the universe. Yeah. And as you learn to master your elements by using the balancing of your chakras, because your anxiety will go away, your shame, anger, frustrations will begin to melt away. Your spirit will become calmer, more peaceful, better focus by just imagining these chakras being cleansed and flushing them into the earth. I like to see the ethers, and I pull down from creation the dews of heaven, or the etherics, and I pull it in through my crown chakra, and I bring it through each and every chakra, just as I was asking you guys about cleaning. You know, I clean my crown chakra, my pineal gland, open it up. I see my throat chakra opening and only truth, you know, being spoken out of it. I see my heart growing wider and broader and releasing all energies that don't belong to me. And the same with my solar plexus, I see it and I release all energies that don't belong to me, and vice versa, until I get to my root. And then after I release those energies that don't belong to me, I see roots growing down my legs and out of my feet, and I plant myself in the earth like a Christ tree. And that's what it's all about, right? The Christ trees kick, and we shine from there. You're grounded. You can't shine if you don't get grounded. You're not plugged in. You have to get plugged in. That's what grounding is all about. That's why we send our energy down into the Mother Earth and plug in. I mean, plug in. Are you plugged in? Are you connected? Well, I am. And I'm telling you how to get connected too. It's free. You guys been writing me such sweet comments and stuff. Tomorrow you'll be like, man, I knew you was kind of crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm serious. This is for the throat chakra. What did I say about the throat chakra? You have to tell the truth in order to move forward into your spiritual assignment, or, a calling. If you have a calling, truth will be the first thing that'll be asked of you. And listen, God knows the difference between telling the truth. God knows what's in your heart. This is the Hierophant, traditional values, subjection, follow conventions and norms, inclination towards group identification. Not me. This is Taurus, Earth, and it says maybe. We got the root. We've got the root chakra. We got the third eye chakra. We got the solar plexus, and I'll be doggone if that ain't the feet. This gray right here is your feet chakras. And those, I forgot all about those. They light up when your roots go through into the earth. I forgot all about the gray wooden looking feet chakra thing. Yeah. So get grounded, my friends. This is about a contract. Also, you would have a contract. We were talking about your calling. Well, you have to fulfill the contract. You have to become a truth teller, a truth seeker. You have to find it inside of you. God says. But light your chakras up, they'll show you the way. And not only that, they'll give you ancient language that is tapped into your DNA. Ancient knowledge, I mean. It's tapped into your DNA, right? Right, that's where your ancestor spirits and stuff live. I'm almost positive of it. I mean, Ace of Wands, yes. Look, it's this weird world we live in. We live in a strange, weird place. And it just only makes sense, because you hear all the time our ancestors are with us. I've seen my ancestors, so, you know, it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, because it's all kind of magical, really. It really, really is. So we have the throat chakra here, and this is all about telling the truth. This is about spiritual authority, and that is such a wonderful thing that I thought of that, because once you get the truth telling going, you will have spiritual authority, because the voice is all about spiritual authority and contracts. It's progressing towards being a demon slayer, basically. Yeah, because once you get spiritual authority, God will use you for things. If He can trust you, you'll get used for victorious escapades. Yeah, that's right. And that's the truth. Okay, you guys. La, 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 la. All right, here we are at the pineal gland, the third eye. It is not hard to open your third eye. You tell it to open. It's your third eye. It belongs to you. And when you see it open, and you should close your eyes and see it open. It looks just like this, but it's tiny, like a pea, like a little pea. And it looks just like this. And it's right here in between your two brains. And it sees both sides of the story. And therefore, you can tap into that because it's yours. All you have to do is think about it and see it. Okay? And you open that up. Practice. Go ahead. I dare you. And see how it changes your world. You might get a tower. Be careful. But there'll be victory. That's right. There's always victory after the tower, right? Right. You got rid of shit you don't need. Okay. So, with that being said, the pineal gland is a very important part of the God arsenal, the higher vibrational world. By this time, you've cleaned out your system. You're clean by the time you get to the pineal gland. You're clean, you're childlike, you've went back, healed all wounds, you've brought back your inner child with you from the past where you left it behind, and you will bring it back with you. Why wouldn't you? I had to go back and get my little girl and bring her back. She hangs out with me all day long. Anyway, so we're at the pineal gland now. And you opened it, right? I showed you how to open that to be able to tap into the world around you. It would be a part of your sixth sense. Material success, lasting wealth and prosperity, family life is stable, financial security, foundation, family achievements, business partner. It's a part of your business, of your overall humanity. It will help you to see into the future, help you see in the past. It will help you understand things you're not normally understanding. Look at Mercury and Virgo in there. Analytical is what it's all about, right? Mercury, quick communications. Yeah. Instantaneous downloads come when your pineal gland is open. They just fall right into your head. almost like you always knew it anyway. So, and that's very important of your overall well-being. It's wonderful to have epiphanies, you know, makes you feel good. You know, it's just good while you're in the present moment and you just kind of like, everything. Everything's good. You know it. And it's wonderful. Everything's working like it should be. Everything's in sync. Okay. Just like this Ten of Pentacles is in sync. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and so here we are. We are to the crown chakra. Yeah. Justice. Justice. Crown chakra. The crown chakra. The crown chakra connects you to the astrological wheel. I really do believe. I know that sounds nuts. But when I ever saw my crown and I put it on, I saw it as being connected to the planets. Like understanding the way the planets move and why, and being a part of the movements as they go. Our universe all works together. So that's the closest part to us in our galaxy is our planets. Each one of our planets has a special energy, and each one of those energies are inside of us. And so being connected to the energies directly once you awaken your crown gives you special insight into the future and the past. Yes. Intuition strongly, powerful, to the Akashic records, to your births and rebirths, to what you've done over the lifetimes of your life, what you have headed for, where you were going, what you had been training for. From what I understand, I have been a spiritual practitioner in practically every one of my lifetimes. So this must be something I really love and have loved and always have loved. Or maybe I'm trying to get the devil. Catch his ass, right? That's what I feel I'm here for, is destroy the lies and the untruths and the betrayals, and to show people that we can really, really, really be better. It's in us to do. They just took away the information. Now that we have this information, we can use it. It says in the Bible, in the last days, I'll reveal all secrets. Maybe this is a hidden secret. Walking away. Well, if you use this, you will definitely be walking away from disappointment and conflict. 8 of Cups and 5 of Wands. So, walking away from conflict is one of the wonderful things that, well, that's one of the reasons why I was so adamant about doing this every single day. Because I was like living in a battle zone, trying to get the separation and everything from my ex-husband. It was not easy. He kept stalking, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to go through all that, but let me just say that it was not easy. Not easy. It was not easy. So doing the meditation and cleansing my energy every day really helped me to come around, especially in the last year. In this last year, and I've done it every day, and sometimes I didn't want to. I felt like it was tiring, but I did it anyway, because by now it's a habit, right? I've been doing it a year and a half. It's a habit now. But in the last year and a half, I am I am such a different person, more confident. I love myself more. I have more hope and faith than I ever began with. And I used it and have done things that I never dreamed in my life I would do, such as this YouTube station. So I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm stepping out of the box. I just can't talk enough about how God has given us this to cleanse ourselves while we're down here and to plug in and ground for that power, for the Mother Earth power, for the heavenly powers. These powers are in us. We can awaken them. You can awaken these powers. And, hey, look, if any of you do it and you notice and see a change in your life, will you let me know? Um, It is called the Kundalini. It's ancient knowledge from way back when. Other than the grounding into the earth, everybody talks about grounding, but, do it metaphysically. Go ahead and see it done. Move your energy. Learn to move your energy. Learn to, send your energy where it needs to go when you need it to go there. And learn to defend your energy, right? To make sure nobody intrudes upon it. Okay, guys, I love y'all. I hope this helps. I hope you enjoyed this. By the way, this is rose quartz, these stars and moons, and the acorn, and I think I forgot to say what that was. Okay, so I love you guys. Let me know if this helps. Have it. Oh, please like and share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.